Hello everyone, my name is Rob and today I'm going to show you how to beat Voltorb Flip. Now, since the slot machines were no longer introduced in the US games of Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver, Nintendo and Game Freak decided to add the game Voltorb Flip. Voltorb Flip is a game pretty much like Picross and Sudoku, where you must flip over tiles in order to get points and multipliers and avoid Voltorbs. Today I'm going to show you the secret to my success and how to beat Voltorb Flip, score a lot of points, and hopefully get those TMs, held items, and Pokemon you've been wanting to purchase with those coins. Because this game has caused a lot of frustration for players, and it did for me for a while until I found out my secret. So here we go, level 1. Alright, so first off, you're looking at this great board right here. You have one row and two columns with no Voltorbs and all points. So that's the first step in everything. If there are all points, no Voltorbs, you're going to want to clear those columns and rows. So I'm just going to do that real quickly. Alright, next up, the secret to my success. I've already gotten to it. Ready? Drumroll please. The secret to my success is a method I like to call the dead space method. What dead space is what I like to call a row or column that is only filled with either ones or Voltorbs. Now, in the dead space, you obviously do not want to select any of the tiles, because if you do, you're going to get a 1 or a Voltorb, thereby ending your score and not affecting your score at all. Therefore, it's important to mark the dead space row or column so you don't hopefully get Voltorbs or multipliers. So an example I'd like to say of a dead row or column is this purple one right here. 3 points, 2 Voltorbs. Now, among these spaces are 2 Voltorbs, obviously, and there are 3 points. Therefore, 2 spaces would have to make up Voltorbs, and 3 would have to make up those 3 points. 3 points would have to make up those 3 spaces, sorry. Therefore, basing that entire thing on your math, you would assume that all spaces would have to be a 1-point space. Now, thinking that, or on the back of that basis, you're going to want to fill in all of these spaces with a Voltorb and a 1. That's the dead space marker, as I like to call it. Another example of this is 4-1, and a list of dead space markers I will provide in the description of this video. Alright. Now, the rest of this game is going to be solely relying on chance. First off, you have to guess with logic and making assumptions. The highest point value and the lowest Voltorb number on the board is currently that red space up there, 6 points, 1 Voltorb. Over here, on the left side, you have a 4-2 and a 3-3. Now, you could assume easily that this space up here in the upper left-hand corner, because high point values, low Voltorbs for each, you could probably get a multiplier. There we go. Okay, now here's the beauty of dead space. Let's use the yellow space, for example. 4 points, 2 Voltorbs. I've already uncovered a 2, and I've already uncovered a 1. There are still 3 spaces, 2 of which contain Voltorbs. The points I've already uncovered are 3 points. There's still only 1 point left on the board, and the other 2 are Voltorbs. Therefore, because there's only 1 more point, there are no more multipliers left in that row. So therefore, I'm going to dead space that entire row. The rest of that row. Same thing with the red 4-2. I'm going to dead space this row as well. And lastly, the 6-1 row. There's only 1 space left that hasn't been dead spaced, the 5-1. Is this what you're expecting? Yes, it is. 32 coins, game clear. I have a lot of coins. Okay. See if we can receive 32 coins. And now I advance to game level 2. Now let's test out my theory or my method on level 2. Okay, so right now we still have 3 rows with no Voltorbs and all points. Okay. Do you see any dead space rows? If you do, congratulations, there are 2 of them. The 4-1 row and the 1-4 column. Let's just fill those in real quick. And now the rest is going to have to be based on chance. The 7-1 and the 7-2 looks pretty good, so I'm going to fill that in. A 3, okay. But look at that. So I got 7 and there are 2 Voltorbs. So open the memo. Whoop. Open the memo. Make this a Voltorb space now. And make you a Voltorb space. So now you know to avoid them. They're not even dead space. It's just a Voltorb now. Now the rest is going to have to be relied on chance. You can either go in the 5-2 space or the 4-2 space. It's kind of a toss-up there, so I'm going to check out this column, and it doesn't look so good. So right now I have a 50-50 chance. If I lose, I'm going to have to start over, but hey, look at all that stuff I've already uncovered. So I'm going to go here. Alright, multiplier. So I found all the Voltorbs in this row too, so I'm going to fill that in. Okay, I've already found this, so there's the multiplier, and that's it. Shall I move on to level 3? Yes, I shall. Now, I've gotten as far as level 7. Level 6 and level 7 are extremely difficult, as in you screw up once and you go back to the very beginning or a level close to the beginning, like level 2 or level 3. Okay, right here is going to be one of the first levels where I'm not facing all points, no Voltorbs. However, I see 1, 2, 3 rows and columns of dead space. So I'm just going to fill those in real quickly. A lot of time in this video is wasted filling in dead space. But hey, it's what you got to do to be a winner. Okay. And now the rest is solely based on assumptions. I have a 6-1, a 6-2, a 5-1, and a 5-2. All of those could potentially go with the 8-1. Now I'm going to put the 8-1 with the 6-1 just because. Okay. Let's go with the 6-2 now. Oh, beautiful. Let's go with the 5-1. Oh, Voltorb. See, that's where you got to rely on chance there. See that? Oh, I dropped a game level 2. Okay, well, you people pretty much get the picture. I've explained my, oh, Mom's calling again. I've explained the secret to my success for Voltorb Flip. So get out there, earn those points and multipliers, and I hope you become as successful as me in Voltorb Flip. This is Rob. Until next time, this is my Pokemon Voltorb Flip helper video.